I'm a senior here at Red River High School, and last year as a junior, when you apply for your classes, I was looking to take good classes that would be applicable to my senior year, including AP Psychology, Anatomy, and Applied Communications. And so when I took this class, I was like, oh, a class with like communications, it'll look good on a college application. And so I took it. So when I got to this class this year, Sanders informed us that it's actually innovations and communications. And so I'm going to talk to you guys about my innovations and communications class. So the first half of the innovations and communications class is innovations. And so I didn't even know what that word meant until I got to this class this year, which was really cool to learn. And so part of this innovations class and learning to be innovative is learning to be creative. And so Sanders tests our creativity and grew with our creativity by doing the Monday Day projects, which is you make a list of anything you can use with inanimate objects, whether it be a spoon, a brick, a paper clip, a sticky water gum, and you think of how many uses you can find with it. And if it is a spoon that you're trying to find the ideas of, it's not you're going to eat with it, you're going to feed a baby with it, you're not going to scoop something up with it and dig a hole with it. You're going to be, I'm going to make this, and I'm going to dig a hole under the school to escape, and I'm going to cover my eye, and I'm going to do a magic trick. All these crazy things that you can think of for one object, which is really cool because before I started this class, I did not think I was innovative or creative at all, so it's really cool to learn. And part of that list that we did is thinking divergently. So you don't have, for a paperclip, stapling things together or just office uses. You have it, I'm going to pierce my ears with it. And so you have different ideas, so that's being divergent. And a divergent thinker thinks of different ways to use those objects. Where in school, you do the opposite of divergent thinking and you are convergent thinking, meaning there's only one right answer to that problem. And I don't know another class besides this class in school that I take that I can be a divergent thinker. And my math final I just took, there was only one right answer to number 49. Probably got it wrong. The second half of innovations and communications is the communications part. And I learned how to communicate with a lot of people. Before, I wasn't too nervous to talking to adults. My parents always made me, they're like, oh, go, you go do it now. And so I wasn't too nervous, but I learned how to actually talk to people and how to get my idea across to other people. And so I learned how to communicate with people in the community at a statewide level, teachers and other people. I met with the assistant superintendent in a Captain America onesie, because it was pajama day and Sanders made us go without changing, so if I can do that, you can communicate with anybody. The second half of the communications I learned was also communicating with the class. We would have pitch days and review days, be like, someone would say, hey, I'm stuck with my project, what should I do next? And so someone would say, hey, you should create a video, or a Twitter account, or a page. And so we learned a lot from each other too. So that was really cool, because one day, our peers and our classmates will become our coworkers, our leaders, our bosses. We will be their leaders and their bosses as well. And so it won't be the peers sitting in a classroom anymore, they'll be out in the real world with us. Also, I learned how to communicate with my group members. I'm with Taylor Tandesky and Caitlin Clefstead, and I learned how to communicate with them. And I think what's really cool about this project is we all had our own strengths, and we were all those leaders of our strengths. So if somebody needs to communicate with someone, we would send Caitlin their email, and Caitlin would email this awesome thing to them. And Taylor, if we needed to write anything, including a grant, which we wrote, we would send it to Taylor. So it was really cool to communicate with my group members too, because these girls could be my coworkers one day, or somebody that I'm going to need to communicate with members that are really close to me. So when I took this class, I didn't take it to take a dual credit class. It's not like my anatomy class. It's not like any class I've ever taken. So the educators that are here, I encourage you to bring these to other schools and your class. Even if you don't have your own innovations and communications class, put innovations in your class. Make your kids think divergently. So I want to say thank you to Sanders and for bringing this class. I want to say thank you to my group members for the ideas and the support they gave me. I want to say thank you to the classmates for the ideas you've given me and the support you guys have given me, and thank you for listening.